Oh shit, okay, I'm back. So, we're gonna be reacting to the next One Piece chapter. So, like as per usual, I read it on the Shonen Jump app. So if you want to read along with me, just click on that, or however way you can get it. Because the official translations came out early today, so yeah, we get to react to it today on Friday. Even though last week I said on Sunday that I won't be reacting to it on Friday anymore because I'll be waiting. And then they released the chapter early for me to react to on Friday. So, all that being said, let's get into it. And let's get into it. So, ooh, it's One Piece 972. So it seems like they might be done with the Hungry Day stuff. Cause look, I mean, is this the first like inclination of Luffy's design from Hungry Days? See if you can get that. There you go. Nice and focused. Because I haven't, in all the stuff that I've seen for Hungry Days, they've never shown Luffy's face. Oh, can focus on me, please? Hello? There you go. They never shown Luffy's face in all the Hungry Days stuff. It's always been like, oh, they show him and he's always like hat down or shadowed or shaded. Even so, I mean, that's pretty cool. And then you see all the straw hats in the back from the Hungry Days version, like all the way in the back in the black and white. And then you have the normal straw hat designs by Oda. So man, this is pretty cool seeing like the two different iterations coming. Boo. Look, am I the only one that's down for like an anime version of this? Like, give me a short series that's like 12 episodes of this like quality animation. Like, put all the events, because they had one recently that was like the Marineford War, and like you had Blackbeard and like Whitebeard, and like you freaking had like Akainu like is showing up to like he just bodied Ace, and I'm like, yo, this is high school, bro. That's dope. Okay, so that was the cover page. There's no gang bijous on my family this week, so we can just jump right into it. So chapter 972, I am Oden and I was born to boil. Oh, I get it, because Oden, food, boil, got it. Also, I know, I forget what it's based on a Japanese, like, not folk, is it folklore? I'm not sorry if I'm wrong, but it's I saw an image of it last week. I forgot to, I'll probably maybe find the image and put it up here, but it's basically of the story of that person, but like Oda's obviously taking inspiration from that, and it's the same thing where he's like in boiling like water, oil, and he's holding up stuff. So again, what I like about Oda is that he takes a lot of traditional Japanese things like in history and like paintings and folklore and whatever, and he adapts it into his own thing, and like he puts his own spin on it. So again, gotta love Goda. So Lord Oden's been keeping us safe all the time. You can't just reveal all this stuff right now. It's too much for my emotions to process. I mean, fair enough. The truth will only cause confusion, Shinobu. All they need to know is that the fool of a lord who defied the shogun will die. The execution will eventually finish, and that will be the lasting stage. Fukuro Kuju. I forgot. Because honestly, my only problem with Oda is that he's introducing so much in so little time that it's hard to like remember people. Like, I didn't even remember the people, the freaking shinobi's names aside from Shinobu. I'm sure you knew that speaking up would come at a great cost. I've decided to join my fate to theirs. Life or death, I am Lord Oden's vassal. I will not follow you. Okay, so this is the splitting point. If anything should happen to them, then I will die along with Kozuki. Oh man, she a ride or die, man. You gotta appreciate Shinobu. She looked. I mean, relax. But it won't come to that. We'll all survive this and we'll strike you down. Okay. In your dreams, he says. Shogun Orochi, please stop this execution. I beg of you. I beseech you to. And me. Wow. They've been shot with arrows. We must help them. Wow. All the people that were asking and pleading for them to stop just got popped. No questions asked. Did Orochi even command them? Who did that? I'm assuming he did, obviously. Damn, he just, no mercy. And then we have Oden's narration. The crowd instantly understood the threat a madman bent on revenge posed to them. And he said, silence trash. A lot of talk from someone. Alright, I'm about to lose it. Oh man, Orochi is, he pisses me off. Anyway. They realized that the man undergoing an extended execution they'd be watching was in fact the one shining hope for Wano. And he's still there. Lord Oden, Lord Oden. Now they're pleading for him. Bro, Imagine being in boiling oil for more than a second. He's been in there for, like, at the last time of the last chapter was 4 minutes. Bro. The people suddenly noticed they were surrounded by Kaido and Orochi's men bristling with weapons. Yeah, there they go. All the headliners and shit like that. So they're all, you can see them all in the bottom row in the chapter. The reason for Oden's 5-year stretch of odd behavior spread throughout the crowd like wildfire. Then he was actually saving us. It spurred the people into motion. Man, we look so stupid now. They shot the urgent news to the various castles of the land. The letter arrows of Wano across great distances to send messages. The boiling oil in the pot passed 700 degrees and continue. Oh my goodness, Oden is rough looking right now. In fact, he actually looks like the painting now. I'll cover my face so I can focus. But yeah, man, what is with people in their loud ass cars, man? Please, Lord Oden, survive this torment. Lord Oden, hang in there. Lord Oden, we're sorry for this. Everyone's just like, basically like, yeah, they're all just like, thank you all, I will persevere. He's so appreciative. Oh, now they care. How convenient. Oh man, I mean, the scabbards, like, I feel like they shouldn't be able to like be like that harsh on the people because they didn't know. Granted, I know. And granted, they didn't turn easily. It took them a long time to turn. It took them like years. Seeing that shit every day for every week, weekly, for years, it's gonna skew your perception of someone. So I don't see why like I would be mad at them necessarily. Listen to me. If I manage to survive this boiling, I would like to open up this country. What's he blabbing about? Orochi is saying. You said that before, my lord, that the Kozuki clan has something to do with our closed policy. What did you learn out there on the Great White Sea? Long, long ago, the ones responsible for closing this nation to the rest of the world were the Kozuki clan, okay? And it was to protect Wano from a great external power. Wano, no, the entire world awaits a figure, and when that figure appears after an 800-year span, this country must be prepared to welcome and work with them. I will be clear with you. They're going to kill me today. Wow, man. Oh, man. I love Oden. A lot of people don't like his flashback, and people I love Oden's character. Like, I see now why the Skybirds want to do what they want to do for him. But 800 years... After an 800-year span, no, you can withstand the boiling. You're already a third of the way through. That's I forgot her name. His name. I want you to open up Wano in my stead. So damn. All right. So what is Oda teasing? Cause look, there's a lot of things Oda is like opening up with this chapter and then with the Reverie. And I feel like it's getting not too bloated, but it's getting to the point where it's like the Straw Hats are like, sure, they're important, but like unless the Straw Hats like do something or get like another time skip or something, what is gonna happen? What is this thing that's gonna happen in 800 years? Is it like a wipe? What is it? Obviously he read he saw the One Piece, he's read what was gonna happen, blah blah blah. What is gonna happen? Now, the Reverie, the leader, the king of everything, whatever, the god of One Piece, essentially, not Eneru, he has a giant straw hat in his like freezer or something. What does that mean? Then you have Shanks showing up there. What does that mean? Sabo is in trouble. What does that mean? There's a lot of things happening, and then now you're gonna tell me there's something that's gonna happen in 800 years? Then we should join Lord Oden, and your dream is our dream. Well said. 30 minutes he's been boiling. They're not gonna show his lower half. They definitely won't. His lower half has to be like tendons and muscle. There's definitely no skin left. By this point, it was a hell where even the heat haze was lethal. The boiling oil burned Oden's skin. How is he still alive? Raise the heat. But Oden did not die. 10 more minutes, 5 more minutes. Is he impervious to heat or something? Lord Oden, 1 more minute, 10 seconds, 3 seconds, 1 second. It's a miracle. He survived the execution. Lord Oden didn't. He withstood the boiling. Thank goodness everyone's happy, blah, blah, blah. The country's on his side again. You're in for it now, Kaido. I would say that, but there is no way in hell, unless he was using Haki or something, which it obviously shown in the last chapter he wasn't. There's no way in hell he can fight anyone after this fight, unless he gets like robot legs. Don't wind him up, cat. Why shouldn't I? A win's a win. And now they're just all aim. Oh man. Oh, that fucking scummy Blackbeard shit, man. Oh, now they're aiming weapons at him, bro. It was like when Whitebeard died. It changed my mind. I altered the sentence to death by firing Scout 1 minute ago, and the entire clan gets put to death too. What kind of childish nonsense? That wasn't the deal. Lord Oden upheld the do it for me, open Wano's borders. Oh wow, and then he tosses him straight up. Man, Oda likes his parallels, so I'm assuming this is similar to. He's paralleling it a little bit to Whitebeard in the sense that like Whitebeard, all the stuff that was done to him, and then they ended up just the Blackbeard crew just ended up pop-ing him. So, man, I'll turn back. Man, that is, oh man, that is definitely Zoro's teacher, man. That has to be. Is he gonna show up in Wano though? That has to be his teacher. I know people thought, I think it was that they thought it was Kyoshido, but no, like in disguise, nah. This is he has the glasses type, the hair type, and like, oh man, I'm excited. Anyway, shoot them all after them, wipe out the name of Kozuki. Either way, your body is already dead. I'll do you the kindness and put you out of your misery. And now the age of Kozuki is over for good. You'll all die. Don't make the mistake of underestimating our samurai. Ah, Oden, smug to the very last. I like how man, I like how Kaido just pulls out the strap like, yeah, I'll just finish you off right now. I didn't say you could eat. That's our pot of Oden. Oh, okay. And then they're all just reminiscing of Oden when they're all running away. This flashback, I feel like it's gonna hit more in the anime. It's because Oda gets to, like, he has a limit of what he can show and his paneling and everything. I really do think the anime is gonna expand on the flashback and probably make it better than it is in the manga. Although I think the flashback is great, it has shortcomings. They will speak of you for years to come, saying that you died a spectacular death, and he's just on fire now. They can forget me for all I care. My soul will live on. I'm sorry about what happened with the old hag. I had her killed. Oh! Wow. So he... Okay. Okay, that saves Kaido's character a little bit. He's still a dirty pirate. So he killed the old lady that had the oh, they had to, right? Because Bon Clay has to get the fruit eventually. So he killed her, and then that fruit essence went somewhere else, got it, and then Bon Clay got it. So makes sense. But yeah, he did it because obviously it's like, you know, like the thing with pirates, like sure they're dirty, but they always have some type of honor, and Kaido just showed that here. He didn't plan for that because he probably would have preferred to either have died, because obviously that's his goal in general. So it is what it is there. For I am a story to accompany your drinks. I am Oden, and I was born Tokimonosuke Hiyori. I shall be the first to leave. I am Oden, and I was born. Wow. Okay. I don't think a character in One Piece has died such a brutal death like Oden did. Whitebeard is probably up there. Ace was pretty nuts too. But being boiled alive for an hour on your lower half of your body, and then right when you're about to like do your signature thing, he gets shot in the head. And then he just falls straight back into the oil, fully uncovered. And I was born to boil. Wow. And so ended one legend, to be carried on by the players of the next stage. My lady, I received word of Lord Oden's death. They say it was a tremendous end. Toki, I have reached my limit. If I fail to defeat him, there will be no others who can stop Kaido for a long time. Over 20 years ahead of us, there will likely be a massive war terrible enough to split the seas themselves. In other words, in another 20 years, the primary phase of this great war will muster their way into the new world. They are the ones who can strike down Kaido. A long winter will settle over Wano. I want you to use your power, Toki. If I should die, please give the children these swords. It sounds dangerous, but aren't you sad? It's a death sentence. Who said you were going to die? And he's just like, that's my wife. I'd be a laughingstock if anyone saw me crying. We are not your weakness. Look ahead, Oden, to 20 years in the future. The story hurtles towards the present day. And that's the end. And that's the end of the flashback. Wow. I will say, the flashback did get a little overhyped when Oda was like teasing it, because my main problem with the flashback is just some characters just didn't get more screen time. I think this flashback would have benefited more had Oda focused and made it a little bit longer and focused on the scabbards a little bit more and Toki and stuff. I know it's the story of Oden, and this could be a reference into maybe Toki being alive, which is why they didn't like cover her much. But Oda doesn't have enough time. I'm sure he has a deadline. I'm sure they were telling him, yo, get back to Luffy and Kaido. People want to see that. But that's my only problem with the flashback, is that some characters like Toki, we know, oh hey, I came here from the past and I want to go to Wano, and then they're on the ship, and then a year passed, and then she got a kid, and then another year, and then now they got 2 kids. Like, we really don't know anything about Toki. It literally was just, she appeared, Oden saved her, she got pregnant, and then they had kids, and then now she's a dope wife with her husband. That's all we know. Like, we don't know anything about her, which again might lead into why her fruit might be really, really important, and maybe why she's still alive. I feel like Kaido is a person that probably wouldn't just waste someone that has a time fruit, the ability to travel time, and just off her and then have a risk be going somewhere else. So I don't think she's 100% dead, or she sent herself into the future too. No. We'll see. Oden himself though, and you can now fathom why the people around him want to save Wano. I understand now. I'm with it. All we heard were legends, but now we're here for it. Now we've seen the legend. We've seen what he did. It was crazy. He's fought Roger. He's fought Whitebeard. He fought Kaido. He fought the like giant, like, you know, mountain god, would, if you would call it, split it in half, even though they like stitched it back together somehow, whatever. But he also unified Wano, so that's important. And then the samurai and everyone, like, he had a very big impact to all these people. Hell, we got more character from Shinobu towards the end than we did for Toki, which is something to say, right? We didn't even see Shinobu in the flashback to literally like 2 chapters like two chapters ago, and that's when she showed up. So it is what it is there. But we're done with the flashback. Overall, I would give the flashback like out of 10. I know its number ratings are really not that great, but I would probably give the flashback like a 8 out of 10. There's some missed stuff, but I think overall, Chadden, again, shout out to King Lightning, Chadden was dope. Oden lived up to his legend. There was a lot of hype, massive hype. He lived up to it. So I enjoyed the flashback, and now I cannot wait to get into the modern stuff and see what we do in Onigashima. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share the video if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.